Influencer rule number 1. Don't ever poke the girlfriend. Tara poked. Now everyone's watching to see if Kenzie snaps. You would think a 2023 breakup might, I don't know, create a little distance, but nope. Jake Weber and tarayummy are still fused at the hip like conjoined twins who share an Instagram login. They vlog, they vacation, they finish each other's sentences, and somewhere in the background you can hear the collective scream of fans who just want to know which genre to shelve these two under: ex-lovers, besties, or the world's longest situationship. Every new post looks like a soft launch for a reunion no one's officially announced. And the more they insist it's totally platonic, the more TikTok sleuths whip out their red string corkboards. Honestly, at this point, I half expect them to release a fragrance called "We Swear It's Friendship," just to monetize the confusion. This is Sienna's scoop, and let's rake the dirt. Meanwhile, poor Kenzie, Jake's current girlfriend, has been unofficially sainted by the internet as patron saint of chill girlfriends everywhere. Picture her sipping chamomile tea while Twitter threads chant, "Girl, stand up." Even Tana Mongeau and Trisha Paytas, two women who've seen more drama than a Netflix, eyeing the situation like, "Sis, how are you keeping your edges intact when your man's ex basically has him on speed dial?" The consensus? Either Kenzie is powered by Buddhist enlightenment, or she's privately screaming into a decorative pillow shaped like a YouTube play button. And yes, everyone online feels qualified to diagnose her emotional stability from a 30-second clip on their For You page. Welcome to 2025. Then came the Tarte Cosmetics trip, aka Influencer Love Island Exes Edition. Tara allegedly asked like 4 girlfriends first, sure Jan, and every single one just happened to be busy the week a private jet was leaving for a Caribbean paradise. Enter Jake, clutching his concealer and a luggage tag that reads "Backup +1." 1,000 think pieces were born before the plane touched down. Viewers debated whether Tarte was selling mascara or messy entanglement, while Tara breezily vlogged poolside, explaining that Jake sometimes borrows her makeup, so obviously he's the logical companion. Nothing says brand partnership like a whirlwind of SPF, bronzer, and wildly confusing relationship optics. Remember that cruise they booked ages ago? Yeah, it sailed straight into drama Bermuda. Tara spent half the vlog sunbathing and the other half clarifying again that it wasn't a lover's getaway. "Cruise buddies," she chirped, while commenters typed essays on emotional boundaries at 2 a.m. Because apparently nothing screams totally platonic, like sharing unlimited soft serve with the ex who still appears in every thumbnail. The internet's verdict? Picture the blinking guy meme in human form. Skeptical, slightly seasick, but unable to look away from the buffet of oversharing. Just when things seemed maxed out messy, Jake dropped a bigger bombshell than a Mr. Beast giveaway. He bought Tara a car. Not a used Corolla, mind you. And "I'm still wildly invested in your personal safety upgrade." He framed it as protection from stalkers. The fandom framed it as Exhibit A in the "he's not over her" court case. Even Ross Lynch was gobsmacked during an interview when Tara casually flexed, "Yeah, my ex bought me wheels." Ross laughed. Twitter drafted dissertations. Tana chalked the grand gesture up to those sweet, sweet YouTube views, and honestly, who can blame her? Content is king. And apparently, King drives a luxury SUV. Observers also can't miss the imbalance in airtime. Jake's romance with Kenzie is kept quieter than a Starbucks order during library hours, yet his escapades with Tara are splashed across every platform like sponsored confetti. That PR strategy leaves fans crowning Kenzie God's strongest soldier, insisting they themselves would have detonated the entire friend group by now. Jake calls it privacy. The comment section calls it suspicious. Cue a million armchair therapists diagnosing Kenzie with Olympic-level tolerance, and perhaps a blackout curtain policy for her notifications. Enter Tara's strategic TikTok, featuring none other than Kenzie herself, lip-syncing to Charlie XCX's "Girl So Confusing." Translation: "We see your messy tweets and we don't care." It was the influencer version of a press release, short, viral, and dripping with subtext. Every gossip account collapsed into emojis, while Tara essentially subtitled the clip, "Relax, trolls, there's no catfight." If music is the language of the soul, this duet was a neon billboard screaming, "No beef, just vibes." But did it actually calm the storm or just feed the algorithm monster? Stay tuned. Naturally, the comment section on that TikTok morphed into a virtual arena. "Silencing the haters I see," one user gasped, while others declared they'd never clicked an account so fast. People realized Tara and Kenzie might be trolling the audience harder than the audience trolls them. It's performance art at this point, a social media masterclass where every clapback earns 15 seconds of screen time and a bump in engagement stats. And yes, somewhere a brand manager is definitely tracking those metrics with hard eyes, complicating the optics. Tara's still tight with Jake's family. She filmed with his sister this week, prompting new cries of, how does Kenzie survive? The ex-girlfriend maintaining VIP status with potential future in-laws? If that isn't chaotic neutral, what is? Keyboard experts theorize everything from secret polycules to elaborate clickbait campaigns, while Tara just keeps collecting inside jokes with the Weber clan like Pokemon cards. The saga makes keeping it in the family feel less like a saying and more like a lucrative content vertical. Which brings us to the big question hovering over all this like a ring light. Does any of it matter? Or are we just rubbernecking at a perfectly orchestrated soap opera? Sienna signs off wondering if Tara's TikTok olive branch will extinguish the discourse, or if social media will keep beating this storyline like a dead horse with a ring light. Personally, I'm betting on the horse, because as long as algorithms reward drama, viewers will keep refreshing, Kenzie will keep being hailed as a saint, and Jake and Tara will keep cashing the check labeled public fascination. Until the next plot twist, grab popcorn and set notifications, because this trilogy clearly isn't wrapping anytime soon.